Time to go. Let's go. Today, we got two different colors. Check it out. Color down here. Look at the color up top. Time me to go to bed. Time me to go to bed. I'll see you guys in the land.
The true commotion was just getting started, just when fans believed the storm was over. First, there were the unpaid loans, the shell corporations, the dubious real estate transactions, and the Manhattan real estate scandal. Floyd ducked more during that entire lawsuit than he ever did in the ring. And now the feds are back, just when it seemed like the headlines were slowing down. They're not banging on the front door this time. They are approaching the runway. Yes, exactly. Floyd Mayweather's private jets were just seized by the federal government. We're talking about the demise of Gulfstream premium aircraft, all because of the trash he's been bringing with him from Miami to Vegas to Manhattan and, for heaven's sake, wherever else. Furthermore, these are not mere hearsay. Full-scale investigations, property audits, and now aviation seizures are all on the table.
If you likes this, please subscribe, Fight File, and click the bell icon for more new boxing updates.
What's your travel arrangements?
You want me to show you right now? Call my pilot right now.
Yeah.
So you just call your pilot and he just come where? It's like an Uber?
I'm gonna show you. I pick some people up for me in Vegas. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course, Chef. Yeah, we're ready to go.
Okay, so let me know. Head over to Clay Lacey, then go over to Vegas. So let me know what time you're gonna land so I can send them over there, and then Dan can get on a plane also. Okay?
I'd say have him at the airport about 10:45 or so.
All right. Tell Dan tell Dan to get on there also, please.
I got you.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm done.
The government isn't teasing, and there may be nowhere left for Floyd to hide. However, it goes beyond a plane being grounded. It concerns the demise of a multi-billionaire boxing legend who flaunted money on Instagram if it were monopoly money.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We're gonna get through this. That's tough because anybody know about business, you don't keep that type of money in just regular account. So I had to wire the money from somewhere. Okay. So I wired the money to the account, and when I wired it to the account, I went straight to the bank. I go to the bank myself to make sure shit get done. Because the thing is that I can't make all the money unless somebody else do all the dictating and do all the control.
The empire now appears to be collapsing. Let's dissect it. Floyd Money Mayweather was more than simply a boxer for years. The flex was him 50-0 without a loss. More than $1 billion was made.
We call this breakfast. Everybody like breakfast. Not everybody don't like breakfast. Some people like brunch, some people like lunch, some people like dinner. I like it all. And you already know what my name is. We're gonna leave it at that.
Furthermore, the man made no effort to appear modest. His renowned motto, "If it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense," is accompanied by private chefs, Lambos, jets, and a collection of watches that is more expensive than your neighborhood. The Fed apparently agreed, merely in an entirely other manner.
Checked out here at FTX Arena.
Whoa.
That is your heavyweight jewelry champion.
Wow.
Floyd appeared to have an unstoppable financial empire. However, there has been actual smoke for years beneath all of that brightness. They have stopped muttering about back taxes, dubious LLCs, and silent lawsuits. Let's discuss the main focus of this entire fiasco. And 151 SD is the registration number for Floyd's private aircraft. There is more to this scream for. It is a whole sky palace. JetSpy claims that Floyd's aircraft was constructed in 1994. Luxurious but old money. It has only been flown 38 times this year and is operated by Michigan Appearances LLC. Typical Floyd hotspots include Miami, Louisiana, and Vegas, but the IRS and the Federal Aviation Administration were keeping an eye on Mayweather as he shared Instagram stories from 40,000 feet. The plane was taken by federal investigators earlier this week in what some are referring to as a financial compliance raid. Interpretation: they are pursuing Floyd's assets one by one because they believe he owes a significant amount of money.
If you're doing good, they got something to say. If you're doing bad, they got something to say. So do what makes you happy. Because you see this jet, you see this private jet that we own? I got it because I did what the fuck I wanted to do. I made over $1 billion. You know why? Because I did what the fuck I wanted to do. I'm gonna always tell Tank, do what the fuck you want to do.
Now, let's remember where this federal hysteria actually began before they ever touched the jets. Floyd Mayweather's wild, delectable automobile collection. Yes, the same one that periodically disrupted Instagram.
Sharing details of the seizure of more than 80 vehicles illegally headed to
Ferrari 458 Italia, worth $280,000.
Millions of dollars worth of Bugattis, Rolls-Royces, Lamborghinis, and Ferraris are simply parked in garages throughout Miami and Vegas. He kept a pair of cars for the East Coast and another for the West because he had so many. Baller isn't that. That is the level of a Bond villain. But the feds came roaring back in May. Boom, automobiles began to disappear after quiet raids and legal pressure. Not just any automobiles either. 3 Bugatti Veyrons, each valued at over $1.5 million, are worth trying to wrap your mind around. Include a Koenigsegg CC-X or Trevita, several Rolls-Royce Phantoms, and even uncommon custom creations from Brabus and Mansory. The absurd thing is that many of these weren't merely bought. Floyd made a cash payment. However, the federal government weren't only examining tax-related matters when they arrived. They were linking these high-end vehicles to shady transactions and purported shell corporations connected to Floyd's real estate scam in Manhattan. You see, a number of investigative studies have shown that some of those gaudy whips might have been purchased through dubious means, including backdoor real estate transactions, offshore accounts, and dubious business write-offs. This is where things start to get extremely messy. It's the beginning, not the end, to seize the plane. Subpoenas, audits, and asset seizures become possible as a result. Floyd's real estate companies, or even that TMT merchandise empire, might be the next target if his team doesn't provide evidence of clean books. In the worst situation, Floyd Mayweather might be charged with tax evasion. His life as a billionaire may come to an end, even though he may not receive a significant sentence. And that's a worse penalty than going to jail for a man who established his business on cash bricks and 10 Kelvin socks. What do you think, then? Was Floyd really that bad at fumbling the bag? Is this merely another failed flex? Or is the richest man in boxing being used as an example by the government? Post your hypotheses in the comments section.